Someone bumps into you at the coffee shop, and before you can even process what happened, the words are already out. Sorry. You ask your coworker a simple question, and you start with sorry to bother you. You apologize for asking the waiter for extra napkins. You say sorry when someone steps on your foot. You apologize for your existence all day long, every single day. You tell yourself you're just being polite, considerate, non-confrontational. But here's the truth you feel in your chest at 2 a.m. You don't think you're being polite. Deep down, you feel like you're taking up too much space in the world, like your presence is an inconvenience, like you need permission to exist. And that feeling? That's not politeness. That's a survival mechanism. Psychology calls this the Fawn Response. It's one of the 4 trauma responses your nervous system can activate when it perceives danger. Fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And fawning means making yourself small, harmless, and agreeable so that you won't get hurt. Your brain learned this strategy a long time ago. Maybe you grew up in a home where being easy was the only way to get love, where your needs were treated as burdens, where expressing disappointment meant you were difficult or ungrateful. So your nervous system figured out the safest route. Erase yourself. Become invisible. Apologize for needing anything at all. And it worked. It kept you safe back then. But now you're apologizing to furniture when you bump into it. You're saying sorry for having opinions. You're shrinking in spaces where you have every right to exist fully. Here's what's happening in your brain. Your amygdala, the part that detects threats, is still scanning for signs that you're too much. And your prefrontal cortex, the logic center, is desperately trying to manage that fear by offering apologies like peace treaties. You're negotiating with a threat that doesn't even exist anymore. The cruel irony? The more you apologize, the smaller you feel. Because every time you say sorry for something that doesn't require an apology, you're reinforcing the belief that you're a problem. You're conditioning yourself to feel guilty for occupying space. So how do you break this cycle? First, you need to recognize that this is not a personality flaw. This is a learned behavior. And anything learned can be unlearned. Start by catching yourself mid-apology. When you're about to say sorry, pause. Ask yourself, did I actually do something wrong, or am I just existing? If the answer is just existing, replace the apology with a statement. Instead of sorry to bother you, try thanks for your time. Instead of sorry for asking, try I have a question. Second, start reclaiming space. Literally. Practice standing without shrinking. Practice speaking without softening every sentence with maybe or I think or if that's okay. Your voice deserves to be heard at full volume, not whispered like a confession. And finally, understand this. The people who truly care about you don't need you to be small. They don't need you to apologize for having needs or feelings or boundaries. The ones who do, they're benefiting from your fawn response. And you don't owe them your silence. You are not too much. You never were. You just spent so long making yourself small that taking up space feels like a crime. But it's not. It's your birthright. So stop apologizing for the space you occupy. The world is big enough for all of you.